Now, if you've been with us all day, you know we've been covering a story concerning the rise in the number of ACL knee reconstruction surgeries in teenagers who play sport.
Power Up to Play is a charity whose role is to try and prevent the occurrence of sporting injuries in young athletes. It was set up by a group of healthcare professionals whose day jobs were to look after the injured athletes of Oxfordshire. They realised there was a real role for trying to teach the coaches who were training these athletes to prevent ACL injuries.
What is an ACL injury?
So I've got the plastic model here just to take you through the knees, but here in the middle, running from the notch of the femur, so it connects the thigh bone to the shin bone.
The ligament itself is a reasonable size, the size of your small finger, but it's put under quite a lot of stress when your knee's in certain positions. And it's why it's so key to have that control over your knee position when you're doing those sports that are increased risk of ACL. So you're cutting and pivoting and landing sports.
We recognise that this is a really catastrophic injury for young sports people. It really is life-changing. So if your 13-year-old injures their ACL, they're probably not back playing until they're 15 or 16, which might mean that they don't come back and play. We just want to avoid injuries that are going to stop them enjoying life. When I look round at the warm-ups, I think they're poor generally, and that's not people's faults, it's just they don't know it's important, and that's what the role of this charity is.
So what can we do about it? We can introduce an injury prevention warm-up that helps start to counteract any weakness, any lack of balance, any lack of control around the knee.
The structured warm-up programme we teach is simple and fun. It's split into different components. It focuses on strengthening important muscles, plyometrics or explosive type movements, and some balance and agility work. All of these components improve muscle patterns around the knee, and they help athletes protect their knee and stop them getting these serious injuries. It lasts about 10 minutes and doesn't need any special equipment.
So what this does is it replicates the movements that you would be doing in these sports that you're playing. Football, netball, the classic landing, jumping sports.
So warming them up, basically.
Absolutely.
That's simple.
And if it's done 2 or 3 times a week and sustained over a period of time, you will reduce significant knee injuries like these ACL ruptures that we're seeing by 50 to 70%.
We can prevent a lot of these injuries. Everybody wins, don't they? Because athletes don't get injured, the NHS doesn't get under pressure, and we can prevent this. So why isn't it already happening?
It's about the fact that we've known the evidence, but it comes in at the elite level where there's money and there's support. And at the grassroots level, there isn't always that level of support and money. So we feel it's our responsibility to help the grassroots coaches know more about this and enable them, teach them and enable them to do it.
There's over 10,000 players playing, there's over 250 grassroots clubs, and there's over 1,000 teams. We've coached several players who've unfortunately had ACL injuries over the years, which has been really heartbreaking. Anything we can do to help reduce injuries in the game, I think, is massively important.
Power Up to Play now has a network of coaches all over the UK. We offer free training sessions to coaches. Please visit our website to organise some training in your area.